Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Our brother, Wike, has spoken on why he revoked Peter Obi's land, not just Peter Obi and others in Fct, because Nigerians have called him out asking, why do you have to revoke Peter Obi's land, and the 164 people you mentioned? What is going on? He has given a press conference explaining why he had to do it, explaining to the people that he did this and there is a reason for it, and what have you. So this is what is happening right about now. And every single person is beginning to wonder, is asking, why did you do that? We know that you threatened that you will revoke lands and what have you. You threaten people and you have done it. What exactly is going on here? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we hear from Wike why he did what he did. Why we revoked Peter Obi, Imoke, UBA 164 other land in FCT. The Federal Capital Territory Administration has revealed the reason why they revoked 167 plots of land in Matama and other highbrow districts of Abuja. Recall that FCT has announced through a publication in some national dailies that the FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike, has ordered the revocation of 167 lands in the nation's capital. The administration also published the names and plot numbers of the affected allocated to the people, which include the 2023 presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, former governor of Cross River State, Imoke, Sam, and others. These were people who, about 164 people were affected. The communication manager said the titles were revoked primarily because they were left undeveloped with necessary infrastructure for some years. He said under the ROFO condition, the allocation of the land was given so that they will rise up and do something about it within a stipulated period of time. In the service area, these people were requested to develop their plot of land within 2 years, which they have failed to do. Surely they don't want the land and they don't want it. If they do, they would have done something about it. Sally said the allocated plots, allocated lands by the owners failed to regard and the proper reasons why they were given the land to develop within 2 years. If they continue to entertain this, the abuse of the nation's capital master plan will not be actualized. It does not matter who is involved. The FCT minister has said everyone who has a property in Abuja and has failed to develop it within 2 years will have their land revoked. It was not a threat. So our brother Nyesom Wike is trying his hardest best possible to ensure that, the reason he revoked the land is understandable to all Nigerians, saying that he did not just revoke the land because he felt like revoking it. It is because there was an agreement when the lands were allocated to the following people, Peter Obi included. He said they knew that they were supposed to, develop the land within a stipulated period of time. He said, including Peter Obi and the rest of them, they failed to pay heed and to do all the necessary development that they needed to do on the land. Hence, he felt, or he seemed not accepted. Hence he had to do what he did. He said they have to revoke the land. But people are asking, are these the only lands? You mean that every other land in Abuja that belongs to politicians, ambassadors, and the rest of them, every one of them has, have really done what they should do? So these are the only people, or these people are no longer in government or relevant to government. Hence, they are the lesson bodies. You use them for illustration to explain, the morals of the lesson, and what will be happening to those who do not comply or carry on with the necessary request that has been made. Because if you are still in government, do you mean that all the ministers, every one of them, okay, from David Umaye to this to every one of them, have developed the lands that they all have? Okay, every one of them, all the governors, every one of them have or is it just some people? Because if you look at the names, okay, the 164 persons names that were listed, they are no longer in government. So are they saying that if you're no longer in government and you have not developed the land, that means you don't need it? Is that what it means? We don't know. Because Wike is trying very hard to explain to us that this was the reason they were, they were revoked. Of course, he's told Nigerians before that this land would be revoked. So it's not like he just went there all of a sudden without any notice. The lands were revoked. Again, those that had those plots of land, probably they did not pay attention to it, or they did not consider it to be important, and thinking that nothing will be done. Do you get what I mean? Could it be some of that? Okay, so this is what is happening, and this is why everybody, is wedging in and asking, so now that this land has been revoked, it's been taken, yes, okay, we agree. What about others? Senators, ministers, ambassadors who have lands, and for years the lands have been there. Have all those land been revoked, or is just the land of those who not get person? Now they revoking land. Now those people, now they revoke their land. We want to understand it so that we can truly, work and, and get this thing settled once and for all. So these are some of the things that are going on. Let's make sure that we get everything sorted once and for all. Anyway, my lovely, wonderful people, don't forget that we all are in this to ensure that at the end of the day, Nigeria becomes a better place. Okay, and we get the very best of it. Okay. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. We need to ensure that at the end of the day, Nigeria becomes a better place. Okay, every one of us have got something to offer. Every one of us must do what is needed and necessary. We cannot continue with the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Yes? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye-bye.